Hello. So in this video I'm going to be showing how I laminate my finished coloring pages. I should move this chair out of the way because this is a stand-up thing, okay? This is the laminator that I have. Very simple. It's by Scotch. Right here you can see it says insert sealed end of pouch. And it needs to be on a flat surface. The first thing that we do is we're gonna click it on because it takes a couple seconds to heat up. This is your on-off button right here. This is where the page is gonna come out. Turning it on, and this is where you feed the page in. I will put a link to this in the comments. In the description, and I believe this costs $32 or $36. Don't quote me on that. Once you click on the link, then you can see. For me, it's really been a very worthwhile investment because it saves your coloring pages. It preserves the whatever medium of color you used to put the paper down. This is what we're going to be laminating. You see how it's all curled up on the edges. And then I forgot that I was going to go ahead and cut off this edge here. Because once you laminate it, that's it. It's done. Can't do anything else with it. So make sure that you are completely finished with your page. And that you're not going to look back and go, dang it, I didn't color that one thing in. I knew I wouldn't really like doing this part. But it does give it a clean edge as opposed to this jagged edge. This is the part that was connected to the book. I didn't cut in too much of the coloring page part of it. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna clean this up. I can already smell that. You can see the little thing. This light will come on to show that it's ready to go. And there's different, I guess, thicknesses of paper or the laminating sheets. I'm on 3. These are the laminating sheets, thermal laminating pouches, 3mm letter size. This came, it's 100 pouches, 8 by 9 inches, 8.9 inches by 11.14 inches. And this came with what I bought with the laminator, and yeah, so that's the link that I'm actually going to be putting in the comments, is the actual thing that I purchased. So these, sometimes they stick together. Out. I try not to put it down on anything because, oh, see, my little light came on for ready. I actually have another page that I want to laminate as well. So you pull that apart. I see there's like some kind of imperfection on one side of it, so I'm going to make sure. See this right here? I don't know what that is. But I'm going to make sure that's on the back of my page here. And then replace, sorry, this is a little difficult because you place your page in there. Like so. place that in there like so. Make sure that it's straight. You can always cut the corners, but I feel like it's better to make sure that it's straight in there. I don't like to put it all the way to the top because the first page that I ever laminated, it got a little crinkled up there because I didn't feed it in properly. So the most important thing I think with the laminating machine is you see these little lines right here, and right here. I can feel the heat from this. You want to put your page in between those lines. If you go over on this side, if I put it in this way, then it might crinkle this whole thing, or it might even jam in here. So I'm going to go ahead and push this down this way so then y'all can see the page coming out. And then you just lay it in here and insert it until you can feel the lamination, the machine taking the page in. This is how you laminate a coloring machine. I mean page. See how it came out nice and straight? And it really makes the colors pop. I love laminating my pages. I mean, look at that. I just love it. And it gets rid of that crinkle, that curling up on the side. Isn't that just the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? I know, I'm stupid. I'm easily entertained. Easily pleased. It's just such a simple concept, and it does so much good. All that glitter is going to be contained in there. It's not going to come off anymore. And then you see it stops because it's done, and then you pull the rest of it out. And then this is hot. You have a beautiful laminated page. Okay. Like I said, I have one more picture that I want to laminate since I got this thing turned on. I try to do them all at once. Where are my finished papers? It's right up here. Nope, that's not it. Give me 1 second while I moved all my stuff around. And now I don't know where that page is. Sorry about this, guys. Oh, I see. Surprised I did that. I stuck them underneath a bunch of coloring leaves. No bother. This is the other piece that I want to laminate and put up. I try to save it because it does take... Try to do more than one at a time. And again, I'm going to go ahead and pull this apart. Luckily on this one I don't see any imperfections in it. And then I'm just going to place, you know, I think I wanted to do some cutting of this. I didn't want it all this white around it. I'm just kind of going to give it a scalloped edge, I guess. I remember my mom had a bunch of scissors that had cool edges, so you could just kind of... I know where I'm going to put this on the wall, too. Okay, so I'm going to clean up these sharp things here because I don't like that. There, I like that. Okay, let's get all this paper out of the way here. What you can do with your laminated pages too, if it's got too much around the sides that you don't like, you can just snip that off. I tend to keep it on. This one I'll end up cutting though, because it's going to be a lot of excess plastic around it. Okay, so again, take your piece, stick it in there. This one, it kind of doesn't really matter, but make sure there's not anything in there. Okay. So again, you line it up with these lines in here, go in between, and just stick it in there. Sometimes I get a little close on one side, like that's a little closer than I would like. Hopefully I don't regret that. I think I'm going to. But since I gave enough, you can see it boiling up, right? Not boiling up, but you can see it. That's why it's important to keep it in between there. It seems like it's coming out pretty straight. I'm going to cut that off anyway, but that makes me nervous. I don't want it to jam in there. I guess that's what this release button is for, right? Oh, that looks so pretty. I wish I'd been a little bit more careful with that. I don't want to cause any issues with the machine. It still came out, ow, hot, hot. It still came out pretty good. Not crinkled up. Look how pretty. And then I am going to go ahead and turn this off now. Since I'm done, I'm gonna let that cool down, and then I'm just gonna, right, I didn't wanna, if I went out too far. And then I'm just gonna cut this excess lamination off. It's barely noticeable when you get it up on the wall or wherever. Uh-oh, looks like there was some hair in there. Oh, no, thank goodness it's on the outside. But you see this? I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little piece of the paper that will forever be stuck in there. Hopefully it's barely noticeable. And there you have it. Okay, so that's how you laminate. Super, super easy. This is hot, so I just kind of let it sit for a little bit. And then you'll have nice, shiny pages that are preserved for a long time. Potentially forever. And that's how you laminate a page. And like I said, I'll put a link into the comments for the laminating machine and the thermal laminating pouches. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next live stream I'm going to do, because I'm going to be doing, actually no, I'm going to do a video of a flip through of the next book that I'm going to color in. And yeah. Thanks for joining. See you in the next one.